Good morning and welcome to the Buzz on Business. Our first guest this morning is Chris Begley with Home Handgun Training. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Ed. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to be here. Chris, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Chris Begley, and I own a services company called Home Handgun Training. I am also a full-time police officer currently. I've been a police officer for about 42 years now, and during that time, in addition to my usual duties, I have been responsible for teaching hundreds of police officers on how to shoot their handguns. We do marksmanship training and a lot of defensive tactics training, and cover also the legalities of when you fire your weapon, your protections under the Constitution, and what it entails when you're protecting your own life as well as that of another. So I've drawn on all that experience and knowledge to start my own company, Home Handgun Training.
Interesting. So tell us a little bit about the unique position of your business, your competitive position.
I really am, as far as I can see, unique in the Northern Ohio area. What I am is a personal trainer for personal security and home defense. I travel to people's homes, and the first thing I do is examine their current defenses that they have in their home. We walk around the exterior of the home. We look at the inside and see what their risks are. And I tell people how to improve on their basic security. And then we start talking about home defense that centers around the use of a handgun. We talk about safety. We spend a lot of time with safety, how to safely store this thing, keeping it away from kids or people you don't want to handle the gun, but yet store it in a way that it can be very readily accessible in the event of an emergency. We talk about safety during routine handling, and just keeping this tool safe and accessible and ready for action if the need arises. Then we talk about basic marksmanship, how to become a better shot, and then we get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. We talk about defense against home invasion A to Z. What's the first thing you have to do? What is the second thing? And a very simple plan, but that's the idea. You have to have a plan. You can't just go out and buy a handgun, put it in a drawer, and not expect to know what to do with it without some professional training. So I offer a very simple, effective plan: where to go in your home, where your best defensive position is, and just develop a this private one-on-one plan tailored just for you, for your home, the layout of your home, and your basic physical abilities.
Okay. So really, it sounds like you go to your customer, their homes, and again, provide them the respective safety awareness training, et cetera, that they may need. So your customer base, how would you describe the ideal customer?
My perfect customer is the person who has either thinking about buying a handgun for protecting their home or has one already. I like working with all different skill levels. I especially like working with the person who feels they're the underdog. They might feel they're physically weak, or they're physically challenged, they're living alone, they're elderly, whatever it might be. And I like to give my clients this confidence, this empowerment that they're taking their home back from the fear, and just being able to live in confidence. Don't be paranoid, be prepared is what I tell them.
Okay. Well, with that then, I'm sure you have some promotional products or services. let's take the time to leverage upon that. You want to talk about that a little bit?
I do. Starting today and through the end of March, if you call and or contact me on my website and schedule a session, I will offer a half price. The usual price is $250, so for $125, you'll get the full in-home one-on-one session. Lasts approximately 2 hours, and so that'll be good through the end of March. Now, you don't have to take the course in March. You can book it sometime in the near future. Just give me a call. Let's get it set up before the end of March, and I'll honor the half price anytime further out in the year.
Okay, great. Okay, well, we're winding down on our time here. Chris, is there anything else you would like us to know about yourself or your business, your competitive position?
I'm just always available. Once you become a client of mine, there's no extra charge to call me up, ask a question. If you have a concern that we didn't cover during the original session, I'm just always available. I'm not going to abandon you, and you'll actually be a client for life.
Okay, great. Chris, thoroughly enjoyed it. That concludes our session with Chris Begley with Home Handgun Training, and we will soon roll into our second session. Thank you.
Hey, Hard, what's this?
That's my resignation letter.
You're resigning. Why?
Because you're constantly ignoring me. You're half as active as you used to be, and you eat stuff like this.
You've been putting me under a lot of pressure lately.
That's why I'm ready to quit.
I forgot. I'll do better. Please.
Don't quit on me. Okay. But remember, it's not what you say, it's what you do.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you.
Let's go for a walk.
Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.